You know, they say the children are the future, but it may be best if the robots actually do take over. Because this is just a small sample of what happened at the climate strike on Friday, when George Soros puppeteered students across the country to skip class and march out in the streets in order to save the world from the weather.
Our world is already in flames. It's getting hotter. We can't breathe.
We are here because our parents trashed the planet, and it's up to our generation to save it.
Call us Generation Z, the last letter of the alphabet, because we are going to be the last generation to survive.
We do not have time to be polite. This is a revolution.
It doesn't matter how much we're taxed if we don't have an earth to live on.
We need to do more instead of having a corrupt president who won't acknowledge that the earth is literally dying.
We need to listen to our children because they totally get it.
Because every day of inaction drives more action from us!
If these are the future leaders of America, I'm gonna start dumping my trash in the ocean and praying that the world really does end in 12 years. There's plenty more madness to come in the rest of this video, but real quick, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, because if you are new here, I'm surprised you even found this video, because YouTube is censoring me from the recommended section and from the search results and the homepage. So if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and check back every Monday through Friday, and we will continue monitoring this madness as it unfolds. Now, those were middle school and high school kids, so I guess we should expect them to believe in fantasies like Santa Claus and man-made climate change, but unfortunately, many of the college kids aren't any better educated. Take a listen to some of their questions and concerns at MSNBC's Climate in Crisis Forum.
I'm 19 years old, and like so many people my age, I feel really visceral anxiety about climate change.
And minoring in women's and gender studies.
I'm a senior majoring in cinema studies.
I'm studying government theology.
I study empathy as communication.
Wow.
My pronouns are she, her, hers.
Environmental racism is a huge issue in America right now.
Considering the disproportionate impact of climate change on communities of color,
how will you regulate these corporate actions in order to fight environmental, racial, and socioeconomic injustice?
Socially constructed roles often put women at a disadvantage in preparing for climate change.
How would you work with farmers in Iowa and adjacent states with how they will reduce their impact on dead zones in the Gulf of Mexico?
Do you have any plans that center justice for Indigenous people as a means of combating climate change?
I am a Native American from the Warm Springs Confederated Tribes. Do you have a plan that serves Native communities?
We talked a lot about individual responsibility to change behavior like veganism, water waste, and plastic straw bans, all of which initiatives disproportionately affect disabled people and poor people.
Even Cory Booker's like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? The highlight of this latest circus happened yesterday at the United Nations when 16-year-old Greta Thunberg, who the Democrats considered to be a world-renowned expert on climate change, blamed climate change for ruining her childhood.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet, you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. And yet, I'm one of the lucky ones. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Well, you're right about one thing. You shouldn't be here, and you should be back in school. Shame on your parents. I think this Scooby-Doo meme perfectly illustrates exactly what's going on with this girl. The best part is, at another point in the day, the camera happened to be on Greta when President Trump entered the room. And the look on her face is absolutely priceless. Now, we shouldn't be too hard on her. She's just a kid and she means well. And she also has Asperger's, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and depression. So she really should be getting treatment instead of being hauled out as the Democrats' latest expert on climate change. What makes this circus extra strange this week is one day the Democrats are telling us that we need to ban cheeseburgers because the cows are consuming too much water and farting too much, and then the next they're attending the Iowa steak fry and literally manning the grill as the festival is grilling up 10,000 steaks. Kamala Harris also decided to show off her dancing skills. If you think these people are unhinged now, just wait to see what happens if we can get President Trump re-elected next year. Since we're rapidly approaching the one-year countdown until the 2020 election, I'm releasing my new Trump White House shirt, which you can get from my online store at markdice.com, or click the link in the description below. And like all of my designs, of course, it is available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check it out.